is Cry or Creation or Cryoneater or Crydaddy if you prefer that. But anyway, I've been quite curious on some of the other game modes that will be available in Battlefield 1. Right now there are 3 displayed on the Battlefield website: the classic Conquest and Domination that we have seen in other Battlefields, and one new one called Operations, which looks by the sound of the description to be a World War I style rush, where one team, instead of taking an MCOM, they are taking territory. But we are yet to know if DICE will be adding more to this list. This curiosity today was mostly sparked because I watched my first Battlefield 4 competitive game through ESL. I've watched many Counter-Strike tournaments through the same network, and there's even a $1 million one starting in July if you're interested. The first thing I noticed that it was weird seeing Battlefield competitively. Battlefield in the past has never really been a great competitive franchise. I would even say that DICE struggles when it comes to creating a competitive environment for players to compete. And this is not even a bad thing. There are many games that don't have a competitive side that are super fun. DICE announced that they would overhaul the most recent games with a new Start UI, and in that new Start UI they will be adding a squads feature to jump in and out of games with friends, which I do have to say is very nice. I do hope they bring back smaller game modes to take advantage of this, like one of my favorite competitive game modes, Squad Rush from Battlefield 3. This was a game mode back in Battlefield 3. It was like Rush, but it was instead only had one income, and it was very infantry based, and it was basically squad against squad. It was more team oriented when it came to voice comms, and you can even find people using VoIP in the base game. As you guys know, it's very hard to work with other players who are not in your squad, and Squad Rush eliminated this. It just felt like really good being able to communicate and destroy your objective. That's why I think my basis for Counter-Strike love comes from. You can probably see where I'm going with this. There's no doubt in my mind that the next Battlefield game, Battlefield 1, is going to have some competitive stage that's going to be streamed on maybe Twitch due to ESL's partnership with Battlefield. Although I may not agree that Battlefield is ready for competitive play or that it even should be in the game, I do feel like DICE needs to add some type of competitive standard to Battlefield, because right now it's crazy. Some people play Obliteration 5v5, some people just play Domination. I've seen rush games with not enough players in them, so it feels kind of odd and the pacing's kind of off. It's definitely weird, the Battlefield series, when it comes to competitive play. So I really was just making this video because you never know who's listening. Wouldn't it be cool if we had some type of immediate squad play in a game mode that was also could double as a competitive standard for the Battlefield franchise? If you're serious, DICE, and you're not going to like half do it with how Diffuse was in Battlefield 4, I believe you have a chance at creating some type of casual competitive game mode. I remember playing Hardline a long time ago, it feels like, but they had some game mode that I will not even open a game for, and I got to play it with the multiplayer producer from Vistral, and he seemed very keen on balancing and, you know, ensuring the game mode's foundation. Later to know, Hardline failed, and this game mode didn't really get to take off. But it really wasn't that original. It was kind of like search and destroy on a big open Battlefield map, which wasn't bad, but it wasn't the greatest. It wasn't really unique and utilized what the Battlefield franchise had to offer. Hardline didn't even have the squads feature that's going to be added in the next couple of months, so it made it particularly hard to group up and play with each other. So I do hope the Battlefield 1 addresses this issue and also adds some type of matchmaking to play with friends and compete with others. This is also killing two birds with one stone. One, you get a competitive game mode that's standard, and two, you get people who are more casual but want to play in a competitive environment to also come and play the game. Now, I could definitely go on for hours about this, and making Battlefield competitive even though, like I said, I don't really believe in it. But I have played a lot of competitive shooters in the past 2 years, and I can definitely tell you the common ideas that they launch on. And I just thought it would be kind of cool to face your squad against another squad and see how you do. Anyway, there will definitely be a lot of work that needs to be done, but I do think that it could happen. Seeing so much success from games like Counter-Strike and Overwatch, games that allow you to partner up with friends and complete objective. Anyway, I would love to hear you guys' thoughts on the subject. For example, I do not like the matchmaking feature that's in Star Wars Battlefront. The general pug system is very nice. Being able to play with all SEAL players not only allows you to shake the learning curve, it also doesn't punish you for doing well. But there are a lot of ideas out there. If you guys have one, make sure to leave a comment down below. If you liked the video, make sure to like it. If you didn't, make sure to dislike it. And as always, you guys have a great week and stay creative, guys.